Hello, guys, and welcome. Today, we're going to be talking about the season that Florentino Perez signed three Ballon d'Or winners. Now, two of those players had already won a Ballon d'Or, and two of those players already went on and won more Ballon d'Ors. Now, obviously, one of those players only won one, the other one won another four. I don't know if you guys can think of maybe the season and or the three players. But obviously, it was for Real Madrid. That's, I think, fairly evident who it was for. And, it was an immense summer for Real Madrid, probably one of the best they've ever had. But we're going to talk about it now. And the first player was Kaká. Now, I think it was a roughly around about £56 million signing, which was a lot of money. That made him, I think, the highest transfer of all time for about a week. But obviously, he won the Ballon d'Or in 2007 ahead of, at the time, Cristiano Ronaldo of Manchester United, and obviously at the time, Lionel Messi of Barcelona. And, Kaká was, I think, 28, 29 at the time. Obviously, 06, 07, 07, 08 was probably the best seasons he had in his career by far. And to get a player like Kaká to Real Madrid was seen as a huge statement by Florentino Perez, by Real Madrid. And it was an absolutely immense summer for them players and for Florentino Perez, because there were always big players at Real Madrid. You look at the players they've had in the past, your Ronaldo, your Luis Figo at one point was an immense player. David Beckham, Raul. But yeah, Kaká was an immense signing. Although he struggled at Real Madrid, he wasn't at his best at Real Madrid, which people honestly thought he would have maybe done a bit better than what he did at Real Madrid. I, for one, certainly at that time, were expecting him to be, better. But I think the high money they paid, and I think maybe the pressure of playing for Real Madrid just got to him a little bit. And obviously, he won the Ballon d'Or that year by an absolute landslide. I mean, I think it was like 444 points, miles ahead of second place Cristiano Ronaldo that year. And and it was the only year he ever won it, which was obviously a shame because people expected so much more from him in a Real Madrid shirt, but it just never produced. Anyway, the second player was, of course, Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, they signed him for £80 million, which was a world record for, I think it was 5 years before Gareth Bale joined. But yeah, he'd already previously won the Ballon d'Or in 2008. Obviously, when he had that immense season, Manchester United won the Champions League that year. He only got, he came second to Kaká the year before, which was a close run. Well, it weren't a close run thing, but many people thought maybe Ronaldo could win it that year. He didn't. Obviously, second place behind him that year was Lionel Messi, and then obviously in third was, at the time, Fernando Torres of Liverpool. No idea how that is. But yeah, but I think it was just a transfer that maybe some people saw coming and others didn't. We obviously always knew Real Madrid had money, but after, I think it was a week previously, spending £56 million on Kaká to then go and blow 80 million on Ronaldo, a lot of people were a little bit like, okay then. Didn't see it coming. Real Madrid were obviously absolutely ecstatic with the deal they just got. I mean, they've just signed Cristiano Ronaldo for £80 million, who at that time was the best player in the world. He obviously, that year, he joined Real Madrid. He only came second to Lionel Messi, who obviously won his first ever Ballon d'Or the year he actually joined Real Madrid. But yeah, obviously when he first joined, he took on the number 9 shirt. I think it was the season after, or a couple of seasons after, he took on the number 7. And, he went on and obviously won another 4 anyway. Uh, all of them as a Real Madrid player. So, it just goes to show Ronaldo's best days were in a Real Madrid shirt. There's no doubt about that. I mean, I'm a Manchester United fan, and I will admit that Real Madrid 100% got the better version of Cristiano Ronaldo. I'd say we definitely got the second, especially in that, 06, 07, 07, 08, and 08, 09. It was immense. Best player in the Premier League at the time. Um, not many players could get close, to be fair. Um, absolutely, we definitely got the second best version of Ronaldo, and Real Madrid obviously got the best version of Ronaldo in his prime, giving it his absolute all. And yeah, he was just absolutely immense. And there's not much else you can say about Cristiano Ronaldo. A lot of people call him the GOAT. I don't think he is. I think, although coming from a Manchester United fan, I still think Lionel Messi is the best player we've ever seen. But that's a discussion for another day. And then obviously the third player is the current Ballon d'Or winner as of last night, Karim Benzema. Now they signed him for, I think it was around £40 million. That was an amazing signing as well. The things he's done at Real Madrid since then, the Champions League, the league titles, the goals. He obviously was always in the shadow of Ronaldo for many, many years, and he was so close to joining Manchester United at one point. I remember I was very, very young at the time, very, very young at the time, and I remember watching him play against Manchester United in the Champions League for Lyon and thinking, he's a good striker. He's going to be good in the future. Did I think future Ballon d'Or winner? No. I must be honest, I didn't think he'd ever win a Ballon d'Or, but yeah, I mean, to sign him as well and just beat Manchester United to him was sickening in one way, because just think of how many years of service we could have got out of Karim Benzema at Manchester United, and he probably would have been the main striker, maybe alongside Wayne Rooney, especially after all the stuff that went off with Carlos Tevez and everything like that. But of course, instead, Real Madrid came in and Real Madrid stole him. And yeah, you just look at what he's done at Real Madrid. He's just he's a legend, in my opinion. By far, in my opinion, probably at the moment, one of the best strikers in the world, undoubtedly. I mean, he's finally starting to get the recognition he deserves. And for many years, many years, obviously, there were all the problems with it. Well, obviously, Didier Deschamps as the national coach, and he's obviously missed out on a huge chunk of playing for France for 5 years. It's a little bit disappointing for him, obviously, but I'm sure he'll look back on his career and he'll look at all the stuff he's done for Real Madrid, and it was a bit of underappreciated, I think, at Real Madrid when Ronaldo was there, especially when obviously Higuain was there as well, and you saw other strikers coming to the club. A couple of summers ago, there were Luka Jovic, who was supposed to be the next best striker. If you're Benzema, you're looking at that and you're thinking, wow, that's another player that's going to come in and take my spot. And then obviously last season, it was by far the best season of his career. And yeah, he might have been 33 and 34, but yeah, age don't matter. You see Robert Lewandowski doing it week in, week out for Barcelona, Bayern Munich before that. You still see Ronaldo last season in particular, Manchester United's main man. I'm sure I'm hoping as a Manchester United fan he'll come good at some point this season as well, because obviously, we're going to need a Ronaldo. But yeah, I mean, to say he won the Ballon d'Or this season, he's deserving of it. So anyway, guys, I'd love to hear what you think in the comments. Did you know that he signed 3 Ballon d'Or winners in the same season? Obviously, it wouldn't have been if Benzema wouldn't have won it last night. And what do you think about them winning the Ballon d'Or? Do you think they all deserved to win it when they did? Do you think Florentino Perez, maybe that was his best summer as president of Real Madrid? In my opinion, I think there's been a few, but I'd say that has to be up there. Signing those 3 players. I mean, Kaká at the time was one of the best attacking midfielders. Ronaldo went on to be a legend, and so will Benzema. Please let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks.